Welcome to Adifco. Today, we are bringing you the latest information on Hurricane Beryl. Let us get right to the news.
The Category 4 storm passed just south of Jamaica this afternoon. At least 6 deaths have been attributed to Beryl since it began its march through the Caribbean earlier this week. New images reveal the extent of the devastation brought by the record-breaking Hurricane Beryl after the storm slammed into islands across the southeast Caribbean on Monday with heavy rain and ferocious winds.
Welcome in, friends. I'm Reed Cowan. We are watching hundreds of video feeds from all around the country and the world for breaking news. We are in Texas for the storm after Beryl did a lap around the Lone Star State. We're talking about parts of Houston underwater and millions in the dark right now. The video you see here takes us flying over some of that waterlogged portion of Houston, showing the aftermath there. You can see roadways underwater, what looks like rapids down Main Street, USA. We have tragic updates, too. The death toll is at 8.
Hurricane Beryl made landfall on the Texas coast this morning, causing damage, storm surge, and intense winds. The National Hurricane Center says Beryl made landfall as a Category 1 storm. According to NBC News, at least 3 people were killed in the Houston area, and the storm has also killed people in Venezuela, Jamaica, and Grenada. Beryl is expected to weaken to a tropical depression as it hits North Texas early Tuesday morning. More than 1.1 million customers are currently without power, and that number is expected to grow.
Millions are without power in Texas after Tropical Storm Beryl brought heavy winds, rain, and flooding to the region on Monday. As you can see here, the destruction from the weather system is vast, spanning not just the southern U.S., but several areas in the Caribbean and Mexico. In Texas, at least 7 people have died from the storm, which is now moving through the central U.S. The threat comes as several states face high temperatures and excessive heat warnings. CBS News correspondent Omar Villafranca has the latest from Houston.
Current status of Beryl. It's no longer a tropical storm. It's a rainmaker, but you've got winds associated with this. Now, not sustained winds, but twist in the atmosphere. Take a look at this. Indiana to Illinois, that's where we find it as of right now. And tonight, Indiana all the way to Michigan, you could pick up 4 to 6 inches of rain. We've already had 2 confirmed tornadoes touching down in Kentucky and Indiana, and the tornado watch is in effect for you folks till 11 p.m. Central Time. The amount of rain we're talking about, all right, as it pushes through the areas, like I said, anywhere from, say, Indiana into Michigan, you're talking about that 4 to 6 inch range. But take a look once it gets into, upstate New York and into northern New England with the orographic lift as the air mass drives up and over the mountains, you're pulling out up to 9 inches of rain in about 12 hours. But the story thus far that we've been talking about day after day after day has been the heat. It's centralized on the west coast and on the east coast. I want to start off with the east coast. Look at this. Philly tomorrow hits 96. Crazy humidity. It feels like 110. Columbus, South Carolina, you're 99, feeling like 109. Houston, where you could use some air conditioning, well, it's 94, feeling like 100. Hopefully they can get that situation fixed for you folks out west. Numbers are even bigger, but as you know, the humidity, not as much an issue for you out there. Boise, it's 110, Las Vegas, 119. Any relief? Well, for the East Coast, possibly a Friday, Saturday setup will give you a little bit of a setback from all the big numbers. Nora, it's all yours.
Lonnie Quinn, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more on the weather and news that you need to know.